Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Xbox Games Showcase betting special. My name is Nick Evans. Above me, we have the man, Brady Goodall. To his right, we got Connor Evans. And then below him, we got Shane McNabb. Boys, you guys ready to play some bets? Ready to get talking about some Xbox? Sony just kind of shacked the bed, so now we're going to have a great time watching this showcase. Potentially hungover after our friend's 21st birthday. It's going to be a great time. Shane, you ready for that?
Absolutely.
It's going to be awesome. Connor, how open is the door for Xbox to come in here and really wow us, really blow us away?
Door is majorly open, but the door has been majorly open multiple times in the last decade where we've had a weaker Sony year or they're not at E3 or something like that, and they just shit the bed every time, dude. It's like you just always have the expectations up here and they always are a big step below that. So we'll see. I'm always rooting for a fucking Sony 2016 type showcase where they're just hit, and we're never gonna get it. But
I mean, this year we know we're getting a big chunk of Starfield after this. We're not gonna be talking Starfield at all. We're just talking about the Xbox games portion of the showcase. But you got to expect some of the heavy hitters to also show out behind Starfield, talking about Hellblade 2, probably getting slated and dated with some gameplay. You're probably talking some Forza Motorsport, getting a date on that. Hopefully before Starfield, in my opinion, because then that opens up that November area. And then what is 2024? Do we get Avowed? Is Fable actually going to come out before 2027? Like these things we got to talk about. We got to figure out. But as always, we're going to get into what this Xbox betting special entails. The way that this game works is each player gets 5,000 con bucks. Bets are in $50 increments. A 1-to-1 payout. If you put in $100, you get your $100 back and $100 on top. 1 to 2, 100 from your own, 200 back. Whatever that payout looks like, I will tally it all up, make sure that the boys are getting paid well. Got to keep my guys employed with those con bucks. Also, shout out to Easy Allies. This is something that they do, and we definitely love that format so much that we want to make our own bets. With all that being said, is there anything else I need to explain? Oh yeah, at the end there's a parlay system. I'll explain those rules once we get there, but it's $500 to participate for one parlay. You can make as many parlays as you want. Any other things that I need to say? Any other...
Why is Hellblade not involved in the parlay? What are we doing here?
You know, I thought it was too obvious. And also, I might have forgot. But
I like the honesty.
That's something that I refixed the parlay odds from last year with a lot of the games, and then also added and subtracted certain games. Deathloop was one last year, not on there. Final Fantasy VII was on there, not on there. But kept a few, added a couple, and that's what we got now. All right, you guys ready for your first bet?
Yes.
Let's do it. Halo Battle Royale. Last year had a cool 1-to-3 odds. It was heavily rumored. This year it's been a lot quieter, so we're going to have the same bet, but I'm going to throw out a little bit more odds on there. I'm going to make it a little bit more tantalizing for you guys. All right, you guys got your numbers down? You guys ready to show up? All right, 3, 2, 1, show them. 1,000 and a couple of goose eggs. Shane McNabb, the big bet and the big believer. These other two jabronis want none of it. Shane, break it down for us.
I want to see this so bad. I feel like this would be the greatest Battle Royale ever to come out. I think Halo Infinite's got the best gameplay, and do I think it's going to come out? No. Do I think it's going to be a part of the showcase? Also no. But I'm putting $1,000 on it just for the shits, dude.
Shane's gonna have the Brady Last of Us factions effect where he's so excited for it and he bets on it that it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's not only not gonna happen; it's gonna get canceled.
You thought?
Oh no! Don't say that. Last of Us factions gone too soon. Let's go to Brady. Just not happening. Just not a chance in this show.
No. I respect the idea and. You putting it out there, but I'm gonna stay away from this one. I'm a betting man, and I'm gonna get my hopes and prayers out of it, and I'm gonna go for my con bucks on this one.
There we go. I love it. All right, let's get to our next bet. We got Avowed gameplay. This Obsidian quadruple A game. Avowed gameplay looks good and has a 2024 release date, 1-to-4 odds. This is one of those games that seeing gameplay would be one exciting. It looking actually good. How many times do we have these showcases, these heavily rumored games, and they just don't look great? The Halo Infinite, the first time it was shown off, it was like, is this? Yeah, when it came to gameplay. So gameplay looks good. That's the consensus, and it has a 2024 release date. 1-4 odds on it. This is probably one of the best bets of the day. You know it's probably gonna be there. You know gameplay is probably gonna show up. If it's good, I mean, 1-4, it's a pretty easy hit. I'm just trying to help you guys out a little bit with these bets. You guys ready to go and show them?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3, 2, 1, show them. Whoa, 1,000 big boys.
$100.
And what do we got, Brady? You're the big bet. You're the only bet. You just think it's guaranteed. It's going to be there. It's got to show up for it.
Yeah, it's a safe bet. It's a heavy hitter. I feel like you said, I think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna take my money where I can get it, so I at least have one safe bet in there.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit that bet, you made all your money. The rest are just free bets. That's free money right there, and now you're just clean.
About.
Like that's
money.
the way to do it.
It's free real estate.
money, dude. Apartment money right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Connor, no con bucks on this. What's up?
I think Outer Worlds rather is closer. And I think that and it's the same studio. So
but Obsidian cranks out games. Obsidian is the Insomniac.
Dude, but we're talking about two
Xbox.
pretty big games here. But I guess Insomniac also kind of does two pretty big games. When you're talking Ratchet, when you're talking Miles, you're talking Spider-Man, you're talking Wolverine now. So that's 4, but whatever.
Yeah. Now Ground has been out for a bit. Ground has been actually out for almost a year
and
now.
Outer Worlds has been out since what, 2019?
Yeah.
2020?
So they crank out games. They know what they're doing. All right, you guys ready to go to the next bet?
Yes.
Right.
We see Harrison Ford. The bet was so good last year. I left the odds the same because last year we had hope. We had hope for an awesome blow your freaking socks off showcase, and then the first thing they said was 12 months. And immediately I was like, well, we're not seeing the Indiana Jones game by Machine Games in 12 months. So that's not happening. But this year they said we're going to loosen the reins a little bit. And there's nothing more wild than Keanu Reeves coming out for Cyberpunk 2077. Let's see Harrison Ford riding high off the Indiana Jones movie coming out in June. Let's rock and roll. We see Harrison Ford 1-6 odds. You guys ready to show him?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, put him up. Brady's my man today. All right, we are rocking.
He's blowing comments.
This guy's dropped $2,000 on the first 3 bets. Are you kidding me? Brady Goodall. What's Harrison Ford? I mean, it could be a Star Wars thing. It could be an indie thing. What's up?
There's multiple things, dude. Honestly, I was going through these bets and I was like, I passed that up. I was like, nah. And then I got towards the end and I was doing my math and I was like, I don't know, dude. I kind of want to see Harrison Ford. I feel like after last year, I feel like there's a fat possibility, dude. Give me that Indiana Jones. Give me that Harrison Ford, dude.
Yeah, I love it. And then Connor Sprinkling, this is the first time we're seeing you put some con bucks down. Let's is it just the chance? It's too tantalizing seeing that old man walk across the stage?
I was higher earlier when I was going through, and I was just going down. I was at 500 originally. I had to bump it down to 250 to be able to allocate money elsewhere. We got to be economical here.
Yeah.
I think they're just gonna roll that old man out there on the wheelchair and be like, "Hello, I'm Harrison Ford to see Indiana Jones," and then that's it. That's all they need.
Yeah.
He could just be introducing the game. That's all you really need. I am curious if the Indiana Jones game is going to be Harrison Ford's likeness.
It's got to be.
You know what I mean?
It has
to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of agree. So yeah, if that is the case, it's so easy to just get him on video, just introducing it or talking about it.
I also think we're not going to see it.
And you get the movie. You can also circle it in with the movie or whatever.
I also
we just gotta see him. We gotta see him. Dude. I don't need him to wheel out there, dude. Just show me him, dude.
I don't think that he's going to be in person. That's not the bet. I think that the likelihood of him making a video real quick and coming in and being like, hey, the Machine Games is doing great works in this game. We're going to see it. And like if they want to get crazy, put a late 2024 release date that we know is going to get pushed into 2025. I'm down for that. I'm down for him to say that release date. It's not in person, so you're not going to get that walkout moment, the audience pop like you did with Keanu, even like you did with the guy who plays Cal in Star Wars Jedi for the Game Awards. You're not going to get that live pop, but just seeing him will be pretty cool if it happens. And then Shade, you just hate Harrison Ford. You don't like Star Wars.
Nah, dude, there's no way they're getting his old curmudgeon-y ass to do anything. Like, there's no way.
Dude, if they had a stage thing and like had him come out, he wouldn't even know where the fuck he was. He'd be like, I don't know what this is. They're paying me, whatever.
Yeah. The Al Pacino at the Game Awards.
40-year-old Quaaludes since the 80s.
Yeah.
He's been like
He
soft.
stashed him.
All right, you guys ready to get the next bet?
Let's do it.
The Outer Worlds, a game that we've been discussing a little bit early in this betting showcase. The Outer Worlds 2 gameplay is shown 1 to 3 odds. It got announced in that 2020 big blowout banger. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink for teasers and cinematics, but it's time we see some mother stinking gameplay. And this is the showcase to do it. 1 to 3 odds. It's a fair odd. It's a fair bet. You guys ready to put them up?
Do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, show 'em. Oh my gosh! Wait. Shane,
Shane, you're getting a phone call.
A phone call.
Shane, what's the bet? What's the bet, Shane?
I'm guessing 1,000.
Hello.
Okay, he goes on mute. We're gonna go and continue on talking. I think it's 1,000 too. Brady Goodall, big bet right now. 1,000 con bucks. What's the word?
I'm just throwing money out there at this point, dude. No, I don't know. Like we said, it's about whatever. Outer Worlds too. It's gonna be one of them, dude. I'm taking a safe bet. Like, if not both, just
yeah. One of the two will hit.
Like you said, dude, one of those two are gonna hit. I'm gonna get my money back. I'm gonna play on house money. I just need my con bucks at this point, dude.
Yeah, totally. Connor,
it's a safe bet.
Connor, 500. This is the biggest bet you made yet today. What's the word?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I think we're going to see Outer Worlds. I think that's a game that it's a 20-hour AAA RPG. It's not like this 100-hour Avowed situation, which I think is what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a Skyrim, Elder Scrolls type situation. Which is interesting to think about right now. That the wheels are spinning. They have Starfield, and then they have Avowed, and then
Fable.
Elder Scrolls 6.
And Fable probably in between those two. They love that
very
fantasy.
very high fantasy stuff from Xbox. But yeah, I think we see Outer Worlds. I think it's closer, and I hope that it makes that next step up. If that makes sense. Like, I want it to be like the Fallout 3 type situation for this franchise, where it's really kind of blowing the doors open for this world and franchise. So
love it. And Shane, I believe it was 1,000 con bucks, but
1,000. Yeah, sorry about that phone call.
No problem.
Apartment hunting right now.
Nice, totally fine. So 1,000 is a big bet, though, my guy. You and Brady are both going crazy. What's the word?
Get my back on this, Shane.
I'm just hyped for it. I'm just hyped for it. I think it'll be cool. I think they need to show something for sure about that franchise. It's also like due a new game. So yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I gotta play Outer Worlds? Should I go do that right now, Shane? How do you feel about this?
I haven't played it. I have watched several playthroughs though, and they say they enjoy it a lot, and that's fun.
I've started it,
played it myself.
three separate times. Have not really gotten
it. Let's get to the next bet. We're going crazy. We brought up Indiana Jones, Machine Games. We know that they can do some crazy stuff. I just want a tease of Wolfenstein 3. I'm not even saying gameplay. I'm not even saying a full 2-minute cinematic. I'm talking about logo treatment, baby. I'm talking about a little something for the fans to get out of their seat for one of the biggest franchises in the Xbox Bethesda portfolio. You guys ready to place a bet?
Let's do it.
Right, 3, 2, 1, show 'em. Whoa, everyone's in. I'm gonna go to Connor first. That $250 is that what it's allocated? I know. Sorry.
It's either a 9 or a 7.
I know it was a 7. Hey guys, I know it's a 7.
Does the line up? That's an F now.
Yes, works.
I'm saying the 250 that you reallocated isn't on this bet.
No, it's on the parlay.
Okay.
Parlay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. But 750 con bucks. What's the word? You're the big bet, I believe.
Yes, I am. What were we talking about?
Wolfenstein 3.
What is that
Xbox.
I want this real bad, and there's a chance that you get it in a similar way that they revealed Wolfenstein 2, which is the New Colossus. Yeah.
Mhm.
The sequel. Where it was literally just like a text thing in the DLC announcement or whatever. Like we could get something similar. I could see them doing that. Just like a quick bop, boop, or whatever, and we have to peel through and it's there.
I'm very curious to go back to last year's betting special when there was a similar bet with similar odds about Wolfenstein 3. I think Connor said this exact thing, like word for word, all the way down to the back. Boop.
Yeah, that would be awesome though. Like I love that kind of hidden message type stuff. But even if it is just a full kind of like trailer with just like a titled treatment or whatever, that would be so hype. But Machine Game is already working on Indiana Jones. Like I don't know if that's close, then they can announce this and kind of like lead into that. But I don't know.
All right, I'm going to go straight to the next bet. We got to go and make sure that we're throwing these comp bucks a little bit faster. So we're going to go into Perfect Dark gameplay, one of the wildest bets of the night. We got a 1-9 odds. Who did that? I did that. Holy shit. 1-9 odds, ladies and gentlemen. This is the biggest bet of the day, other than the potential of what a parlay can do to my bank account. 1-9 odds. You guys ready to throw them up? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, baby.
Brady.
What are we betting on right now?
Perfect Dark gameplay.
Oh,
Perfect.
sorry.
Put it.
Okay.
Put $1,000 up for me.
And then you threw $1,000 on this, Shane. Shane, if this hits, I am bankrupt. I am done for. So is that the full reason? Do you believe that this could happen?
Insane odds. I have literally zero faith that they're going to show anything for this game, like at all.
But he has insider information.
Insider baseball.
The odds are nuts, and I mean, I've been seeing some like promotional stuff on Twitter about Perfect Dark. But that's about it.
Yeah, he believes
that game's never coming out.
Certainly. It's certainly not gameplay even.
That's the. So we've gotten the tease, we got the cinematic at Game Awards all those years ago. It's in development hell, and it has been for a while. But maybe they got it figured out. I mean, this was supposed to be a quadruple A title. Like this was supposed to be a huge.
Term. What does that even fucking mean?
It's so dumb. Well, if it's Sony Santa Monica is still pumping out AAA games, I don't believe in this quadruple A BS. Anyways, I love it, Shane. I love you going big for it. Let's get to the next bet.
Dude, all I know is that wasn't an apartment hunter calling earlier. That was Shane's inside. Giving him that info, dude. Giving him that info.
1,000%.
Go for it.
We'll split the money 50-50. Clean bet.
All on red.
All right. Kojima will reveal himself. Who are we, Connor? Who are we if we don't have a Kojima will reveal himself bet? We're talking about Summer Game Fest, about Xbox, about PlayStation. Kojima will reveal himself a little bit higher odds. Obviously, he did last year. Huge moment for just Xbox, huge moment for gaming. But now, is it going to come back around? Is he going to make a round, or is he going to hold off and be at SGF stage talking about some Death Stranding 2 potentially? Are we talking Overdose here? What's happening with Kojima? We're going to figure that out. 1-6 odds. Place your bets. Have them ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, Shane is a Kojima hater.
Dude,
Connor,
no shot is he showing up on the circus.
Again? He did last year. It's
He did last year. He's not coming over. He's a little golden goose, all right?
I love it.
An every year thing.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Can be, though.
Connor, what are we talking?
I'm just thinking about this right now. With Death Stranding, they showed that shit every year until it came out, and then it only took like 3 years for it to come out. So they revealed Overdose last year, or they revealed that they're working on something. It's probably that.
Probably Overdose, yeah.
We see it this year, like the first like initial like reveal trailer, like proper reveal. Gameplay next year. It's out the year after that.
I kind of agreed, not just because of that cycle. Last year we saw like legitimate clips and teases and like game stuff from that game that a lot of people were like, oh, that's it's a full leak that's going to be shown at Xbox Showcase, and we didn't see it. And I think that's such an easy. You throw a 30-second quick cinematic in there, you throw Kojima Productions on it. It's a huge pop. It's one of the biggest pops you can get. Think about the Death Stranding reveal, the initial one with just
Norman Reedus on a beach picking up a baby. There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need is just a quick little hit, and it'll be the talk of the town.
Absolutely. All right, we got one straight bet left, so let's get into it. All right, New Vegas remake is revealed. It's such a pie in the sky bet. It's such a ridiculous bet.
What are the odds on this?
1 to 7.
1 to 7.
Oh man, I'm breaking it in.
No, I'm breaking this one in.
Yeah, you're raking it. I'm raking it in. This is dead money. Okay, there's not a chance in hell this shows up. But I love the bet idea. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Show
Boom.
them. Connor, what happened?
I'm pushing the rest of my chips in on this, dude. This is
Wait, Shane, are you parlaying or are you done?
No, I got
the
parlay.
parlay.
You're both in for parlays? Okay. Brady, are you in for a parlay?
Yeah, I got 2 parlays, baby.
You got 2?
2 parlays.
Woo! I love it. I
didn't even
love
know
it.
that.
Yeah, I said you can make as many. You can do a full betting shook. It's all parlays. You don't put the single
Zero.
10.
Parlay.
All right. New Vegas has shown Connor too large. Oh my word.
If Xbox wants to be in the good graces of everybody and get a lot back from the disastrous couple of years that they've had, this is it. This is what they need to fucking do. They're breaking the glass. They're pressing the button.
Yeah.
In case of emergency, New Vegas remake. They need it. They need
straight
it.
up.
Get that Xbox. Hire Connor Evans. Get him in there. Dude. He's got the ideas.
No, here's the thing. It's so simple, but
How hard is it?
Yeah.
I don't know how hard it is to make this happen, and it could have been in development for a while, and we don't know. So we'll see.
I love it. Shane, you a believer? You a believer?
You know what, man? If you've seen any of these betting specials, you would know that I only bet on the things I want to see. Okay? That's one of them. One of the big ones.
Absolutely. All right, you guys ready to get to this parlay?
Let's do it.
Each one of you guys is in for 1 parlay. Brady's in for 2 parlays. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to read off all the games, the prices that go along with the parlay. The way that the parlay works is you have to pick at least 3 games. It is $500 in. Each game has a corresponding amount next to it. So say that you pick the top 3 games, which in this case is Forza Motorsport, Halo Infinite, and Indiana Jones. That is 200, 200, 600. That's $1,000 coming back your way. Pretty simple system. You can pick as many games as you want, but 3-game minimum. Brady has 2 parlays, so I'm going to let him do his first parlay and then go around the horn, and then Brady will close us out with his second parlay. Sound good? But first and foremost, let me read off what you guys as a viewer is going to see. Forza Motorsport is $200. Halo Infinite is $200. Indiana Jones is $600. Avowed is $750. Outer Worlds 2 is $850. Hollow Knight Silksong, a cool $900. Perfect Dark $1,000. Fable $1,250. Doom $1,350. A BioShock sequel $1,400 large. Wolfenstein $1,350. Elder Scrolls 6 $1,500. Dead Rising $1,500. So we got some big bets happening. Brady, I'm going to let you go with your first parlay. Where do you want to take us?
All right. So for my first, I'm staying away from the big ballers here. I'm scared of those. They scare me. Those are too much, too big money, too much. I played a little safe on this parlay. I went Forza Motorsports for 200.
Yep.
Halo Infinite for 200.
Yep. Probably getting
I got a little more risky, and I went Hollow Knight's Silksong, and I stuck with it.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I love it. Connor, let's get to your parlay.
My boy, I haven't hit one of these ever, but one of these times it's gonna hit.
It's like parlays. It's like parlays in sports. You make a 6-legger, it never hits.
I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have this on their parlay. I'm doing Forza and Halo Infinite. I think we see those for sure. Outer Worlds is my next one.
Okay.
We're throwing Hollow Knight Silksong in there.
There you go.
And BioShock.
Ooh.
New BioShock, baby. Dude, it's been rumored for so long. Where is this video game? Come on.
Connor said, I've never hit these, and then he just ran. I wonder why.
Gar,
70-yarder.
Gar, no joke. A couple things. I have a couple questions. One, ever since I've been making predictions on showcases, I've had BioShock as a
And I think I've had it in my parlay every single time.
Not even just with the channel. Back when me, Matt, Nathan, and Jared used to make predictions and bingo cards, BioShock's been on there since like 2018. So that's ridiculous. But with that being said, Hollow Knight, you're saying it's going to be there. Do we get a date for Hollow Knight at this thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that would be pretty cool.
Where else are they going to show it? They showed it off last year at this. They're associated with Xbox at this point. Xbox is paying them to be there, basically. Yeah. And I think that would be a huge get for them, a reveal on that point. Just want to put this out in the ether. I know this isn't in the parlay. I wish it was. Persona 3 Remake will be there.
I think that's
my big take or whatever. We've seen gameplay leaked online for this game. Xbox is in bed with that list. They need that Japanese presence. That's going to be what it is.
I love it. All right, Shane McNabb, you ready to rock?
Absolutely. We got 3. We got Halo, we got Silksong, we got Wolfenstein.
Whoa!
Halo for sure gonna be there. For sure gonna be there. If I get snubbed on Halo and I get Silksong and Wolfenstein,
that would be insane.
That would be.
I'm in the same boat. If I get everything and don't even talk to me about that.
Right? Halo's got to be there. I feel like it's just an easy one. I am gunning for Silksong. Silksong's got to show up. That game is coming out. It's like
it was supposed to be out by now.
yeah, but like they're doing the right thing of like just holding off, not having to patch a bunch of bullshit, and just actually polishing the game and releasing a diamond instead of having to, work on it for 2 years like Cyberpunk or whatever. Wolfenstein, it's due a new game. It's been like, 2-3 years since the last one. The last one was mid. They got to come back with something. Doom just came out. Like, there's got to be something coming out.
I also want to throw it out there. I did never, on the parlay, it's not Wolfenstein 3. It's just Wolfenstein.
Just Wolfenstein.
Exactly.
And so that IP is a huge swinger. It's a big bat.
You literally just put out like a remaster.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't
really need to be anything.
That franchise is due something, which is why I had to go for it.
All right.
That's all I got.
And then
dude, they're totally just going to be like, we're bringing Wolfenstein to Xbox Series X at 60 4K or whatever, and that's it. That's going to be all.
And then Shane's going to be a rich man, baby.
It's going to be so not hype, but Shane's going to be like...
All right, Brady, we're coming back to you, my friend. What's the parlay?
First off, I'm glad I did 2 parlays, and then you brought up that Wolfenstein point right now, because I definitely just adjusted to I switched some stuff out. But parlay number 2, we get a little more risky. I'm going Indiana Jones, Outer Worlds 2.
Love it.
And then I'm going Wolfenstein, baby.
That's a good one.
That's
all risky, but all
hittable. All hittable.
Possible. I think all very possible.
Yeah, I think Indy shows up here. I think Indiana Jones, I think what they got burned on in 2021, closed out their showcase with Redfall. They were like, new IP, we want to show off this new awesome arcane game. Get that out of here. We want known IP. We want to know what gameplay or what that idea really looks like fleshed out. Outer Worlds 2, we've already talked about it in it just droves at this point that this game will probably show up, and then I love it. Wolfenstein, you just gotta show up. It's just gotta show up. I don't think it will. That's why once again, I feel so safe throwing out these parlays every single time because you jabronis will just eat them up. God, I think BioShock's gonna be there. I've been betting on BioShock since I was in diapers. Okay.
You guys are gonna be looking mighty stupid.
Oh yeah. This guy's gonna be looking stupid. That's impossible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This has been your Xbox Game Showcase betting special. We will be live reacting on Twitch at co_op64, and then all of our reactions will be up on YouTube at co-op64. Anything final words? I'm gonna go to final words for Shane on this one. You got anything for me?
Halo Battle Royale.
Love it. We salute you. Peace out.